guys, so today's video, coming from a makeup channel, doing a makeup review. It's shocking, I know. I have not done a review in a hot minute. And that's just because, you know, life gets in the way. So many products released that you don't even know where to start. Things happen and you roll with the punches, and that's where we are today. But I have had this request from very many. And that is to review and test out and do a wear test on the brand new Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. Now, if you don't know me, I love a good hydrating foundation. My favorite foundation of all time is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. Can't get enough of it. I feel like it's just gonna be the one that I continue to go back to forever and ever. But it is not like a super hydrating foundation. It just works well, I feel like, on anybody's skin. But I also really do love a good light coverage foundation. Now, I don't know a ton about this, but it says right here, ideal for all skin types, hyaluronic acid, known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin, coconut water, known to support hydration and skin softness, a hydrating foundation with skin perfecting medium buildable coverage for natural healthy looking skin. Prep your skin with the Pretty Fresh primer, use Pretty Fresh blending sponge or brush and apply and blend into skin. So it's dermatologist tested, oil free, and vegan. Now, I will say, I don't have the best luck with Colourpop foundations. I don't know why that is. Colourpop is one of my favorite brands out there. I just feel like they release high quality product for a very affordable price. However, there's something about Colourpop foundations that just haven't been my favorite. I've tried the stick foundation, I've tried their regular foundation, it's like the no filter foundation, wasn't a fan. I've tried the Pretty Fresh, like the squeezy bottle, wasn't a huge fan. So maybe this one is gonna be the one. We shall see. I've got the color here, Light 45W. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna do a wear test. It is hot as... It's warm today. It's gonna be hot. Right now it is 72 degrees and sunny. It's gonna get up to about 82 degrees. So it's a good day to test it because we can see how this is going to wear in an incredibly hot day when I am a sweaty hot mess. By the way, these are my first ever maternity clothes and I love it so much. I got overalls and you can probably hear them jingling every time I move. But I got overalls. This isn't overalls, this is makeup. And I love them. I am so excited to have something that fits me and is stretchy and feels comfortable. Overalls are my favorite because you don't have to pull your pants up. You don't have to pull them up, you don't have to adjust them. They just are cute. If you haven't worn overalls in a long time, I'd ask you to try it because, you know, you might think that you look like a gardener, but gardeners are cute. Yes, we are. Anyway, we're gonna test out the foundation today. I'm also going to try out the Freckle pen from Colourpop. I'll know if the foundation does or does not work for me regardless of freckles. I've been wearing freckles every single day anyway. I only got 2 colors. I don't know that they came out with more than 2 colors. They have soft brown and dark brown. I feel like they definitely need some kind of auburny shade because freckles are naturally like a little bit more warm toned, so these don't look warm toned at all. So we're gonna find out. Before we get into the rest of the video, before we jump into the foundation review, I am gonna be doing a Savage X Fenty try-on haul for you guys. I have been working with them for over a year now. If you don't know who Savage X Fenty is, I'm gonna explain them in just a moment. The lingerie, bras, undies, robes, they have it all. They have it all. And I'm gonna show you guys some stuff that I got and do a little try-on haul for you. So we're gonna jump into the future, Kristi. So let's go. We are in the bathroom and we are ready to do the Savage X Fenty try-on haul. If you don't know who Savage X Fenty is, they are a lingerie company that also has bras, bralettes, robes, undies. They have so many different things. They have really inclusive sizing, so I'm always able to find things that fit me extremely well. They also have a ton of different colors and options to choose from. They add new styles all the time. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I've got 4 different bras to show you today, and we're just gonna jump into it. Let's go. So this is the one I wear the most out of everything. This isn't one that I'm showing you today, but this is the bralette. So in case you guys are looking for something that's like kind of sports bra-ish, really comfortable, I get the most use out of this one. I don't know if you guys can see this thing. Look at that. This is a curvy bra. This is the sapphire snakeskin print in the t-shirt bra, and I really think this one's cute. They fit really nicely. They have really good coverage, so if you like that more full coverage for a t-shirt bra, it just covers everything, but it doesn't hug too tight at all. It just sort of sits exactly without any sort of gap. It's got the cute detailing too, like these little straps right here and this little X logo that hangs down. All right, and this is the leopard lace push-up bra. It's got this little X charm right here, and it's in the color Spicy Red. And Spicy Red is one of my favorite colors that Savage X Fenty does. I just really like the shade of this so much. And this one, it does give you nice lift without being too padded. I mean, it definitely has padding in it, but it's not like overly so. So this is in the size 42D. This has been the size that I've been going for, and I really like it. It seems to fit me pretty nicely with giving that good coverage without being like gappy or leaving too much space in there. This is the floral lace unlined bra with X-Charm, and this is in the sweeter pink ombre. The unlined bras from Savage X Fenty are top fave. There's just something about the fact that they don't have any padding that's extremely comfortable. They have a nice amount of support though. You can see they don't like leave you too unsupported at all because they have the under wire, but then they are unlined. It's so nice, and I love this shade. This fits really nicely too. It's not too snug at all. It's just honestly perfect. The unlined bras and the bralettes are like my top fave. All right, and this one is really cute, but I 100% should have sized up on it because I'm starting to get some rolling and it's just really tight in this part. I like what it does to my boobs because it kind of pushes them back, but I need to size up at least 1, maybe 2 on this one. So if you're gonna get this one, I would end up sizing up. This is the floral and lace mesh bralette, and this is in the sweeter pink two-tone, and this is a curvy one. And I really like the look of this a lot. Again, I would 100% size up. But I love the style, how it has this like open detailing right here and you can see through. Really cute. Right now, if you are a part of Savage X Fenty's Extra VIP program, then you can get 50% off of your first order, plus 2 bras or bralettes for just $29. If you don't know what the Extra VIP program is, essentially you sign up for the program, and each month you either can shop or you can skip the month. If you do skip the month, you don't get charged anything, and you can skip as many months as you want to. They also have a snooze option where you can skip 3 months at a time. If you buy something, you're only gonna pay for what you buy, and the only way that you will get charged is if you don't skip the month or if you don't buy anything that month. If you do get charged, then that will go as a credit on your account for future shopping that you can use at any time. They have really good sizing as well, lots of cute styles. I showed you 4 that I got today, but they have so much more. So if you guys are interested in checking out Savage X Fenty, I'm gonna have the link in the description of this video. And I thank you again so much to Savage X Fenty for sponsoring me, for partnering with me, for continuing to support my channel, for continuing to work with me, and for having stuff that fits me, because frankly, sometimes it's difficult to find things, and I love that I don't have that problem here. So if you guys are looking for really cute undergarments, if you're looking for cute lingerie, bras, undies, robes, there's sleepwear, they have tons of different stuff. I'm gonna have the link down below, you guys can check out everything. So thank you again so much to Savage X Fenty for sponsoring the beginning portion of this video, and now we're gonna hop into the rest of the video and we're gonna test out this foundation that I'm wearing right here. Rewind to previous Kristi when she didn't know anything about the foundation yet. All right, let us throw this on. So I'm gonna start off with the Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I never use primer. I don't believe in primer. I think it's a gimmick. I believe in it, obviously. Primer can work for people. Pore filling primers can work. I just don't like them. I feel like they're an extra layer in my makeup routine that's absolutely unnecessary. I'd rather just moisturize my face really well and skip primer altogether. I'm gonna use the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer on one side of my face to see if there's any sort of difference whatsoever, just to give this the best shot that we have. Right now it is 11 o'clock. I'm getting kind of a late start in the morning. I had stuff I had to do today, you know, I just can't be bothered. So it came in a little kit. So it looks like there was this little Pretty Fresh Prime and Set kit, and in here came with the blending sponge, which I'm gonna use on my face, the Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer, and the Hydrating Hyaluronic Setting Mist. So that's what came in here. So the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Prime and Set kit is $25. That's a little much for Colourpop, I feel like. Usually I feel like they're a lot more affordable than that, but you do get a sponge, a spray, and a primer. So I guess that's really not bad. It's like $8 a piece. So, all right. Looks like it comes in 42 shades. I've got it right here pulled up on my phone, which is a pretty good shade selection for something that is a more like light, medium, buildable sort of foundation. That's a really nice shade range. It looks like it comes in a good variety of tones. They sent like all of them in little sample bottles like this. I didn't bring them all up here, but I do have them, and it looked like it came in a nice variety. So, and they come in different undertones too. So that's really good. Looks like they come in cool, warm, and neutral, which is really good. The foundation itself is $16, and you get 1 fluid ounce of product. So that's a very affordable, I feel like a really middle of the road, just like a little bit more than a drugstore pricing in foundation. The standard for foundation is 1 fluid ounce. This baby is kicking the shit out of me. It has been a day of like feeling so much movement. I am 21 and a half weeks right now, and I can definitely tell that I am like getting to the point where this is going to be a very common theme. It's just so much movement. It's just constant. So it's kind of cool. It's really an odd feeling, like you've never experienced anything like it before, but it's really kind of cool. There's so much construction going on and beeping and stuff. I honestly can't be bothered to care because I just have to get this video going, and I'm sure you guys are fine with the amount of music and shit I'm putting over it. So I'm gonna put that on the right side of my face just so that we can, you know, I don't know. There is no reason. I don't have to give a reason for everything. I am putting it on that side. There is one thing that's really interesting. So I know that hyaluronic acid, if you don't know what it is, apparently it is meant to draw moisture into the skin. Now, weirdly, I have found for myself personally that hyaluronic acid almost seems to make me more dry. That's why the other Pretty Fresh products from Colourpop, they almost make my skin look worse than they do more plump. I don't know what that is or why hyaluronic acid seems to do almost the opposite on me that it is supposed to. It's really weird. I can't describe it, and I don't know why it's like that. But I just wanted to say that that is a thing. I'm gonna put moisturizer on my entire face. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I know how this sits under foundation because I wear it all the time. So if you're like me, I would say I'm normal to dry skin. Sometimes I get a little bit of an oily T-zone, but that's where I call it normal. I feel like that's a very common and average thing to have happen, but I definitely have texture. I'm not one of those people with baby soft, smooth skin. I'm just not, and I never have been, and I never will be. So I just take that for what it is. I will say that I have had a lot of people mention that they've only seen reviews of this on people with very great skin already, like people that already have perfect, smooth, even, no textured skin. So I'll zoom you in and show you what my skin looks like as normal. So this is my skin. It's just regular human skin, you know. Not terrible, not great, just is what it is. I have, you know, texture, pores, veins on the side of my nose. That just is what it is, hereditary or something. I've got some scarring down here because I have a really bad issue with picking my skin until it bleeds. Let's see. Oh, it's nice and thin. Oh, smells like coconut. Really thin. I like the consistency of this already, even though I don't know that primer really does that much. The reason I don't really believe in primer, people have been asking me this for years, because people will always ask me like, what's your favorite primer? It just is like, what is primer supposed to be that moisturizer can't? So I know that people love like the Milk Hydro Grip primer. For me, that's just, I don't like the feeling of it on my skin. I personally like to moisturize my skin and just get a really good hydrated base going. And for me, that doesn't have to be a primer. That can be any moisturizer, and they all kind of work great. So I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel about it. Primer just seems like one extra step that, I don't know, I just don't feel like I've ever noticed a difference. I've never put primer on and done a half face primer test and at the end of it been like, damn, that primer did something. I'm always like, and it's skin. All right, so I'm gonna let that soak in for a moment, and I think this color will work for me. This, again, is the shade Light 45W. So let me see on the back of my hand, show you the consistency. Oh, real runny. It smells a little, does it smell like coconut or is that the primer? It's hard to say. So I'm gonna start off with the sponge, and this is the sponge that came in the kit. And I totally dropped on the floor and it's got cat hair all over it. So, you know, it is what it is. I already wet it and, you know, squeezed out all the excess, and it gets nice and boingy. That's what I like in a sponge. I really like the Colourpop sponges. I'm really, really particular with sponges. I feel like sometimes they can just be really firm and they just don't work very well. So I'm gonna start off with the sponge. If it's not applying well with the sponge, I'll do a sponge on the primer side of my face. And then if it's not applying well enough, or if I don't feel like I'm getting a good enough coverage, I'm gonna switch over and try a brush on the other side to show you guys the difference. So here's before. So it says it's supposed to be a medium coverage. Yeah, this smells like coconut too, I think. It's not an unpleasant coconut smell though. Kind of like, it's really fresh. It smells like something that you would put on before you go and sit by a lake, the beach. It smells very fresh and pleasant. Coverage-wise, as this is going on, seems pretty nice. Like I maybe put a little extra. I kind of am dabbing it off on the side of the sponge. Not because I don't want to see how much coverage it can get, but because I feel like lately I've just been really into a lighter coverage. I've actually just kind of been spot concealing and stuff because I like the look of natural skin. I just want it to look like my skin. I don't want it to look like I have this absolute layer of foundation on, even though you're probably like, bitch, that's literally what you just did. And I'm like, okay, well, don't call me out like that. All right, Let's see here. I feel like this was a pretty good color match. If you look at my neck and chest area, that's a really good match for me. Let's look at this up close and see what we're looking at here. Okay, off first application, that looks really, really nice. I would absolutely call this a medium coverage. I feel like it covered everything, but left enough of my skin that it doesn't look overly cakey by any means. I'm gonna turn the lights down a little bit. You can see what we're looking at here when things aren't so blown out by studio lighting. Not bad. I really like the way that applied with the sponge. Muchly bigly. I'm gonna try the brush on the other side just to see if there's a difference, if it gets streaky or anything. Very similar finish, I feel like, with the brush. You're not gonna really notice that much of a difference. I'm gonna switch back to the sponge because I just really enjoy the way that that applied. Okay, so off of first application, I think it looks really nice. It's kind of got like a satin dewy finish. It's not overly dewy. It's not like so greasy that you can see every single pore. It just kind of looks like skin, kind of like healthy skin. We'll see how that goes because, like I said, hyaluronic acid sometimes can dry my skin. I don't know why. Okay, I really don't. So I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on off camera, come back. We're gonna call the check-in time at 11:15 because that's when I finished the foundation. I'll probably realistically go to bed tonight at like around 11 because that's kind of about my bedtime. I got a little bit sleepy, and we'll see if the primer side looks any different than the other side, and we'll just kind of judge everything as the day goes on. Again, it's gonna be about 82 degrees today, but I will show you right now, both sides. This is the side with primer. This is the side without. Nose. Nose. Turn the lights down. You know, you can see skin through it. It's not super full coverage, but it's not supposed to be. It's very natural wear, I feel. And that I like. Right off the bat, I would 100% wear this again off of my very first impression. But we'll see how it wears. If it gets super oil slicky or greasy throughout the day, or if it starts sliding around, or if it's just like uncomfortable. I don't tend to set my entire face. I'll tell you what I do when I come back, but as of right now, this looks like healthy, fresh, normal skin. I want to say before, like I already did my concealer, but it is definitely setting down. It's still got a little bit, it's been on for about like 6 minutes, and it's definitely still got a little bit of tackiness to it, but it is drying down, not to be nearly as like wet as some other foundations. Like there are some foundations out there that are just like super like wet. This is not that at all. So I just wanted to say it does seem to dry down. Okay, this is the full face of makeup done. Very, 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 very simple, but effective. All right, I'm gonna use the Freckle pen now because I just wanna try it on video and I wanted to wear it today. So I don't know why I always have to give a because, like as if any of you were gonna be like, why did you use the Freckle pen, Kristi? Give us reasons. You know why I would use it. It's just, you don't need an explanation. So I've got both of the colors here, and I think that 2 colors was a weird choice, honestly. I'm just gonna say it. So they are a pen like this, and then you tap them on, and then you can tap them out. And that's the color right there. That's one of them. That is the dark brown. I'm surprised it's just called dark brown. Colourpop usually comes out with really like clever names. Oh, okay, this one's warmer. Maybe I spoke too soon. This is soft brown. So I think I'm gonna use soft brown today since it is a little bit warmer. I'm just gonna tap it on and then tap it out. Okay, I like that it's a pen. Probably should not have done this on a foundation review because people are going to be like, you could see your freckles. No, I don't have freckles. I wish I did. I think they're cute as hell, and I think that they just tie a whole look together. Some people don't feel that way, but if you have natural freckles, you are a lucky one. But I know that the grass is always greener, and some people are like, I've been trying to hide my freckles my whole life. Honestly, it's one of those things where because I was born with the straightest hair in the entire world, I wish I had curly hair. Because I wasn't born with freckles, I wish I had freckles. So, you know, I grow my hair and I draw on my freckles. My biggest concern with a pen like this is how fast the tip might dry out. So I'll keep using it and let you guys know in subsequent videos. Right off the bat, I like it. That's all I'm gonna do for freckles today. I do wish this had a little bit more warmth in it, but other than that, I feel like it did the job. It doesn't look super natural. It looks a little fake, but you know, I mean, they are. So here is the face done. I'm just going to let you guys look at it. For the rest of my face, what I did was I put on the Colourpop No Filter Concealer so that I was keeping it Colourpop, and I used the shade Fair 5 for that, this shade here. And then I tapped that out and I put a, when I say scant amount, I mean like tapped into the powder, tapped it all on the back of my hand, and just the lightest powder on my under eyes. My eyelashes are the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Waterproof Mascara, and I curled my eyelashes first. My face is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost Palette, and I use the bronzer, the blush, and I use the Shady Biz bronzer. I just feel this is the Jouer Essential Hydrating Lip Oil. That ties it all in, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of the Colourpop Gimme S'more. Then I used the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighters in the shades Iced and Mesmerized. I just mixed them together for my glow, and that's it for the face. It's literally just that simple. And I'm gonna wear this throughout the day today. Again, check-in time would be 11:15. It is 11:38 right now, and I am going to wear this throughout the day. I will let you guys know how it wears, if it's sliding off, if it's staying. Right now, I really like the way it looks. It just looks like my skin. This color was perfect for me. It's a really nice, natural, very soft focus finish. It doesn't have too much glow to it. It just looks nice. So I'm gonna zoom you in and we're gonna get really up close and personal. I'll turn the lights down and show you kind of what we're looking at right after application. So this is the lights turned down 2 steps. So you can see, it just looks good. It looks, the coverage is beautiful. The finish is really nice. It's not too dewy. It's not too matte. It's just kind of perfect. This is the regular lighting, so you can see. I'll zoom you in. It just looks really, really good. But I don't know what you guys think. What do you think? All right, and I'm gonna go wear this throughout the day, and I will be back and I will let you know how it holds up. Got music on in the background, so hopefully copyright doesn't pick it up, but I wanted to do a check-in. It is 3:30, so it's been on for about 4 hours. And here's where we're looking. Looks amazing. It looks absolutely like skin. It hasn't changed at all. And this is after me laying down. I had to lay down for a little bit because I had, I just felt funny. I was starting to feel kind of like woozy. Here's where we're at about 4 hours in. Looks amazing. All right, it is 8:58 p.m., so 9. And it's been on since what, 11:30? I can't remember now. It's been too long. As far as the foundation is looking, it's looking as pretty good as I can expect it to look, being a medium coverage, lighter foundation at this mark. I mean, 10-hour mark, and it looks pretty good. We're about to go for a walk. It's nighttime, but we kind of want to, it's not dark yet. Probably got another half hour before the sun goes down. We want to go for a little walk. But I feel like it looks really nice. Would I wear this again? 100%. Very comfortable, no irritation on my skin. I can't say if it's gonna break me out or not because I've only been wearing it for this one day. But when I put foundation on again, I'm absolutely gonna reach for this. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this from a first time wear, especially for the price. And as far as not having great luck with Colourpop foundations previously, this is the best hands down. So it looks really, really nice. See, it like transfers a little bit, but my nose is pretty oily right now, which it's really hot today. Like, we don't have AC, so that's why when I say things like, it's hot, it's 82 degrees, it's 82 degrees outside, but the inside of my house is like 97 because we don't have AC in Washington like nobody does. So that was me earlier filming that Savage X Fenty portion. Literally beads of sweat just pouring down my face. So to withstand all of that, not so bad. It's 11:07. It's been on for about 12 hours-ish, and it looks like about 12 hours of wear for a medium foundation. It's definitely starting to break down at this point, but I think that's to be expected. It never claimed to be a super long wearing foundation. So if you're wondering, I would give it a thumbs up from the first time of wearing it. I would absolutely recommend this if you are looking for something just kind of skin-like, you know? It's just sort of a foundation that has a nice satiny finish and it starts to get dewier throughout the day. Again, that's kind of any foundation. So I'm gonna say, it's a good one. All right, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you if we have similar skin or you wanted to see what it looks like on, you know, more textured skin. You know, what do you think? I don't know. We're back in time now, so I don't know how it turns out, but you're gonna have to, future Kristi will let me know. All right, and I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much again to Savage X Fenty for sponsoring the beginning portion of this video, for continuing to work with me and support my channel. And I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! The Pretty Fresh Primer, use Pretty Fresh, the Hydrating Hyaluronic Colourmom.com. Where are you at, Color? Hello? Literally fuck off? Come on, tractor, get out of here. Okay, absolutely stop. Get. We're gonna call the check-in time 11:15 because that is when I finished my makeup, and we're gonna call the check-in time. You know why I would. And then this is the one. Hello? Literally hello? Hello? It's still recording. Oh god.